Animals Without Backbones. It was a book we had around the house. I think I was 9, maybe 10. And I was just amazed and mesmerized by the scratchboard images, the black and white images that were in the book.
It was first published in 1938. It became an instant classic. It was the only biology textbook ever reviewed in Time magazine. The University of Chicago Press told my parents that it was their bestseller after the Bible.
And it was authored by Ralph Buxbaum and illustrated by his sister, Elizabeth Buxbaum, who started her art training at the Art Institute of Chicago. She used a variety of mark making with her pen and with scratchboard to create volume and form, the dots and the dashes.
The scratchboard chapter heading for the flatworm chapter inspired M.C. Escher to do his flatworms.
Unlike a photograph that photographs absolutely everything that is visible, the drawings really hone in on what's important. They're making decisions and they're telling a story.
It was clarifying and making the reader focus in on the message. But I think the novelty to them was the simplicity. Her drawings and mark making were so elegant and purposeful that it was like nothing else that had been published before.
The book was a family project. My mother was thoroughly involved. My husband and John and I worked on later versions of it. So that was all part of the family tradition.
And I'm pleased that we will be the steward of this legacy going forward. This gift from the Buxbaum family of hundreds of drawings ties in with many other important collections that we have. We use them to support research as well as teaching, helping students understand that there is this really imaginative and creative world that is part of science. We could have our students investigating the role of women in science at the time.
We are still teaching the power of line, that a good accent outline that could describe the form and the volume without a lot of rendering has its purpose. My students do use that moving forward in their digital paintings and illustrations, and it gives them sort of a toolbox to use amongst the other media that they're trying to present.
Well, I think it's exactly right that her work will be preserved and shared widely. She deserved that.
To this day, some of the artwork that I'm creating on my own, for my own love of nature, has a basis or form in my having seen her work. And so there's a means and a purpose for allowing more of the world to know about the importance of Elizabeth and what she brought to science.